Tell me what's going on.
This young lady has been in my comments multiple times hating, so let's hear what she has to say.
Men really decided amongst themselves to make themselves even more undesirable to women.
What is you doing?
This is how men are going to act. Like women, I would rather just hang out with women and the population. For centuries.
Okay, I'm gonna let her finish, but I just got a question. Why do chicks make these videos where they getting ready to read or tell somebody why they putting a fake pretend made up plastic face on? Like, already be made or come out natural and skewer the dude, but don't put on your mask at the same time. Anyway.
It has been the case that men are protectors and providers. Let them be in their soft-boy era. Let them alone. Try to like throw it back in our faces and be like, see, it's ridiculous. No, it's ridiculous coming from you. Let me be very clear when I say this. This is a movement formed by broke men. Men who have the
Lady.
Listen, if I wanted a fucking Yappuccino this morning, I'd have went to Starbucks.
If I wanted a fucking Yappuccino this morning, I'd have went to Starbucks.
I'm not even gonna lie. Let's move on to the Mona D story. With this soft guy era stuff. Like, I don't even know what it is. And I think she just got some clips of some dudes either giving an example or saying what it is. So I want to check it out. No, we got to be on some sip at midnight on a Sunday on tax eve. I got to do my taxes after this. Is you crazy? Think I ain't gonna be sipped up? All right. Let's see what Mona D got for us.
New cut? Who this?
I'm gonna start get some of
All right, this
McDonald's.
the soft boy era.
I just got $100 haircut. Do I look like a McDonald's nigga?
You better take him to Capitol Grill.
I don't even know my name no more. They keep calling me handsome. Handsome of that dick over.
For free?
What?
Oh, no.
I just got $100 haircut. Do I look like a horny nigga?
Self-respect.
Hey, man.
That man probably paid for his haircut by himself. What does he look like disrespecting his body for someone that didn't see his value? We are in the soft guy era. If you are not paying for a haircut, you do not get access to me. And McDonald's, fast food, into this temple? You better go find somebody else. Once again, we are requiring the best. And if you can't meet those standards and or your pockets do not come to the right caliber, you better go find somebody else because it's not going to work.
All right, y'all. So I just broke up with my ex of 5 years, and I literally have no complaints about her. Like, she was perfect, right? I used to didn't have a car. Now I have a car. But when I didn't have a car, she used to let me ride around in her car all day while she was at work.
Okay, I did.
And I still didn't have a job. And and it doesn't get any better than that. She used to pay for all the meals. She paid for the big.
Okay. They flipping it. That's what they doing. That's what they doing. Y'all saying the stuff that they usually say.
Bills, all that, until I got my stuff together. But it was just something about her. I just couldn't comprehend. Like, I can't really explain it to y'all, but she was so perfect. But you know how somebody can be good to you, but they're just not that good person to you? You know, they're that perfect person. But it's just, to me, it's more than just being a perfect person. But they just wasn't that perfect person for me.
For you.
If you get what I'm saying.
I do.
It just doesn't make sense. And I know it doesn't make sense, but I'm going to try to make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
She was so perfect in every aspect. She looked good, made good money. I made $30,000 that year, but she made $120,000. And she still humbled herself down to come mess with me.
For the women that are writing angry comments right now, and for the good men that are not happy with this man, don't attack him because it's a parody of a woman talking about her breakup on TikTok. We have seen a few of these now where a woman will come on and she will say that she just broke up with her boyfriend and she doesn't really give a solid reason why. She'll actually list all of the amazing things about him. Look, Look, ladies, the reason why men get so frustrated hearing these stories is because they want you to be able to communicate why. And you're not really communicating why when you're just talking about all the amazing things about him. The real reason why I think you're having a hard time communicating it is because the real reason is that when you started dating him, you didn't really like him that much. You liked his efforts, and he didn't really require much from you. So instead of recognizing that and being honest with your real feelings, you kind of used him. That is why you don't really have a reason that you can tell that will still allow you to look like a decent human being. The end.
It's an evil world we live in.
Scarface Mark made his reply and response video, which was a parody, and women were upset about it. And he started this to basically poke fun at women, hold a mirror up to them, and kind of did it in a fun way. I mean, some of the delusion and our illogical reasons, and the women didn't like that. And
he said he made 30,000. She made 120 and still humbled herself. Okay.
It's funny because the women responding who did these deep think pieces, y'all gonna have to stop.
Deep think, y'all don't even get the joke.
It's funny.
Hey, oh yeah, we don't kill them commercials. No, we don't do commercials.
You can see in this man's video how the things that he said didn't make sense, very inconsiderate, much coming off as a user. You understand that as him being a man, but then you would justify it because that's a woman and you guys are too far deep into the sisterhood.
They too far deep in the sisterhood. Okay, so I get it. The soft guy era, it looks like it's not for real. It's just them poking fun. But that was funny, especially since you was talking about they was doing some deep think pieces about responding to him, which folks always do. I think somebody responded to him while she putting her makeup on or some shit. Where is that at? I want to see that right quick. All right, tell me what's going on.
This young lady has been in my comments multiple times hating. So let's hear what she has to say.
Men really decided amongst themselves to make themselves even more undesirable to women.
What is you doing?
This is how men are going to act. Like women, I would rather just hang out with women and the population. For centuries.
Okay, I'm gonna let her finish, but I just got a question. Why do chicks make these videos where they getting ready to read or tell somebody why they putting their fake pretend made up plastic face on? Like, already be made or come out naturally and skewer the dude, but don't put on your mask at the same time. Anyway.
It has been the case that men are protectors and providers. Let them be in their self-boy era. Let them alone try to throw back in our faces and be like, see, it's ridiculous. No, it's ridiculous coming from you. Let me be very clear when I say this. This is a movement formed by broke men. Men who have the means.
Lady. Listen, if I wanted a fucking Yappuccino this morning, I would've went to Starbucks. You know one thing that these women have in common that hate the soft boy era, that just hate men that know their worth?
Dog, stop. I can't even hear him. I can't. Dog, saying know my worth, that is killing me. I cannot. How many dudes out there can even move your mouth to say, I know my worth? That's just, okay. You should know it, but just mouthing it is ridiculous. It's funny. It's so damn comical. Anyway, but they might want to take heed to this. I'm being so seriously right now because there's some stuff on the horizon where I know my man's the late great KS Kevin Samuels said winter is coming, but it might be a blizzard, and this why.
Scientists around the world are testing artificial wombs. The goal is to rescue babies who would die or end up severely disabled because they're born very prematurely. The research is generating excitement, but also concerns. NPR health correspondent Rob Stein recently became the first journalist to watch one team of scientists test their experimental artificial womb. Here is his exclusive report.
Was it winter or is it a blizzard? Artificial wombs. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, yes, it's a bunch of... See, I can't show this because it's a bunch of gross surgical stuff. And I know YouTube will not appreciate that. but there is a part that's audio that I can play that is a concern some people are having. So let's check that out.
CEO of the Hastings Center, a bioethics think tank.
Ethics.
She wonders, what if someday it becomes possible to use artificial wombs to gestate fetuses for an entire pregnancy, making a mother's womb unnecessary?
Science fiction writers have been playing with this notion for decades. It's not like we never thought about it. It's just different to think about it as a thought experiment and to think about it as something that's potentially around the corner.
I bet it is.
The scenario of a complete use of artificial wombs could become pretty scary pretty
bet
quickly.
it is.
But Holler and his colleagues say no one's anywhere near anything like that and probably never will be.
Okay, probably never will be. You better hope so. You better hope so, because we weren't going to have AI either, but we got it. No, I ain't frozen. Oh my God. Hold on. If you thought these cats was talking about soft guy era, not knowing about these artificial woo-whams, y'all know how much we heard I don't need a man? What do you think oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. If Al Bundy could be a real life person, he and No Ma'am would be shouting from the rooftops about these artificial woo-whams. Okay, I'm gonna get off of that. I'm gonna get off the woo-whams and we're gonna get to the main topics of the night.